Dear students, today we will solve problems from exercise 3.3 from chapter trigonometry second. Okay, let's see the first problem. First problem is find values of sin pi by 8 and cos pi by 8. Let's solve one by one. Let's see the first. We have seen one of the formula in our previous lecture that 2 sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta. We have seen this formula in our previous lecture. We will use this formula. And here what is theta? Here theta is pi by 8. In this formula I will keep the value of theta pi by 8. Therefore 2 sine square pi by 8, this will be equal to 1 minus cos 2 times pi by 8. And what is this? This is nothing but 1 minus cos 2 pi by 8 means pi by 4. Okay. And what is the value of cos pi by 4? From our table 0 to 90 degree, I know the value of cos pi by 4, that is cos 45 is 1 upon root 2. I will keep that here. Now simplify this, take the LCM. This will be root 2 minus 1 divided by root 2. Therefore, this sine square pi by 8 will be root 2 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2. I am taking this 2 to this side. Okay. Now I will rearrange this term. I will divide numerator and denominator by root 2. Now simplify this. Now take this root 2 inside the bracket. Root 2 into root 2 will be 2 minus 1 into root 2 will be root 2. Now this root 2 and root 2 will be 2. 2 into 2 will be 4. This is the value of sine square pi by 8. Now I will take the square root. Then sine pi by 8 will be plus minus under root 2 minus root 2 and square root of 4 will be 2. But see, pi by 8 means what? Pi by 4 means 45 degree. And this is the half times pi by 4. Pi by 8 means what? This is half times pi by 4 means 22.5 degree. And 22.5 degree means this pi by 8 lies in first quadrant. Pi by 8 lies in first quadrant, and we know that in first quadrant all the functions are positive. Therefore, I am taking here positive value. Here write down reason, since pi by 8 lies in first quadrant. Therefore, value of sin pi by 8 will be positive. That is under root 2 minus root 2 divided by 2. Okay. Isn't it easy? If you know this formula, then it is very easy to solve the such type of problem. Now we will solve the second. Now to solve the second, again I know the formula of, see here, 2 cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta. We have seen this formula in our previous lecture. 2 cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta. We will use that here. And what is theta here? Theta is pi by 8. Okay. Therefore, using this formula, 2 cos square pi by 8 will be what? 1 plus cos 2 times pi by 8. 2 times pi by 8 means what? Cos pi by 4. Again, value of cos pi by 4 is 1 upon root 2. Cos pi by 4 means cos 45 degree. Keep the value of cos pi by 4 1 upon root 2. Simplify this. This will be root 2 plus 1 divided by root 2. This is the value of 2 cos square pi by 8. Okay. Now take this 2 to this side. This cos square pi by 8 will be root 2 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. Again, I will divide and multiply numerator and denominator by root 2, and I will simplify this. Now this will be what? Root 2 into root 2 will be 2 plus root 2. Here root 2 into root 2, 2, 2 into 2, 4. This is the value of cos square pi by 8. Okay. Now I will take the square root. Therefore, here write down for each and every step. Now again, cos pi by 8 will be plus minus under root 2 plus root 2 divided by 2. But see again, pi by 8 lies in first quadrant. Pi by 8 means what? This is the angle of 22.5 degree. And in first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. Therefore, you write down cos pi by 8 is equal to plus under root 2 plus root 2 divided by 2. This is the value of cos pi by 8. Take only positive value because pi by 8 means angle of 22.5 degree, and in first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive, therefore we are taking only positive value. Okay, let's see the next. Find sin 2x, cos 2x and tan 2x if sec x is equal to minus 13 by 5 and x lies in second quadrant, that is from pi by 2 to pi. Okay. Now here I know the value of sec x, that is minus 13 by 5. It is given. Now which identity contains sec? See, I have seen one of the formula that 1 plus tan square x is equal to sec square x in our previous lecture. Okay. In our first chapter, we know this identity. We will use that. From this identity, tan square x will be sec square x minus 1. Now keep the value of sec x minus 13 by 5 square minus 1, that is 169 divided by 25 minus 1. Okay. Now simplify this. This will be 169 minus 25 divided by 25. And this will be nothing but 144 divided by 25. This is the value of tan square x. Now take the square root. After taking the square root, I will get value of tan x plus minus 12 divided by 5. But see here, x lies in second quadrant. Here, x lies in second quadrant, and I know that in second quadrant only sine and its reciprocal cosec is positive and remaining functions are negative according to this property, all sine tan cos. Okay, therefore I will take only negative value here. Therefore you write down tan x is equal to minus 12 by 5 as x lies in second quadrant. Okay. Now I have find out tan x. Now I have to find value of sin 2x. And I know two formulae for sin 2x, that is sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos x. And second formula in terms of tan, 2 tan x divided by 1 plus tan square x. These two formulae we have seen in our previous lecture. Okay. If you know the value of sin x cos x, then you use this formula. But here I know the value of tan x, therefore I am using the formula of sin 2x in terms of tan x to find the value of sin 2x. Therefore write down here sin 2x is equal to 2 tan x divided by 1 plus tan square x. Now keep the value of tan, then this will be minus 12 by 5 divided by 1 plus minus 12 by 5 square. Okay, and after simplification this will be minus 24 divided by 5. This will be 1 plus 144 divided by 25. Now keep the numerator as it is, and in the denominator you take the LCM. LCM will be 25 and this will be 25 plus 144. Okay. Now after simplification, minus 24 divided by 5 and this will be 169 divided by 25. Okay. Now what will be sin 2x? Therefore, sin 2x will be minus 24 divided by 5 into 25 divided by 169. Now simplify this. Now this will be minus 120 divided by 169. In this way we have got the value of sin 2x minus 120 divided by 169. Okay. Isn't it easy? If you know this formula of sin 2x in terms of tan, then it is very easy to find the value of sin 2x. Similarly, we will find out the value of cos 2x. Okay. Now again, I know 4 formulae for cos 2x, but we will use the formula of cos 2x which contains only tan. And what is the formula for cos 2x in terms of tan? That is cos 2x is equal to 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 plus tan square x. Okay, we will use this formula, and we know that value of tan x is minus 12 by 5. Okay. Now keep this value of tan in this equation. Then value of cos 2x will be 1 minus 12 by 5 square divided by 1 plus minus 12 by 5 square. After simplification, this will be what? This will be 1 minus 144 divided by 25. And this will be 1 plus 144 divided by 25. Now take the LCM. LCM will be 25. This will be 25 minus 144. And in the denominator, 25 plus 144 divided by 25. Okay. Now simplify this. After simplification, this will be minus 119 divided by 169. This is the value of cos 2x. Okay. In this way, we have got the value of cos 2x minus 119 divided by 169. Okay. Now we will find the value of tan 2x. And it is very simple. Formula for tan 2x is 2 tan x divided by 1 minus tan square x. Now keep the value of tan x here. 2 times minus 12 by 5 divided by 1 minus 12 by 5 square. Now simplify this. This will be minus 24 divided by 5. And this will be 1 minus 144 divided by 25. Now here you keep the numerator as it is. In the denominator take the LCM 25. This will be 25 minus 144. After simplification this will be minus 24 divided by 5 divided by minus 119 divided by 25. Now simplify this. Minus 24 divided by 5 into minus 25 divided by 119. Okay. Now this minus minus become plus and this is 5 times. Okay. And after simplification this will be 120 divided by 119. This is the value of tan 2x. In this way we have find out all the three values, that is sin 2x, cos 2x and tan 2x. If you know the formula of sin 2x and cos 2x in terms of tan and formula of tan 2x, then it is very easy. Okay, let's see the next problem. Now see the next question. Question 3 is prove the following, and first is 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to tan square theta. In such type of problems, we have to take the left hand side and show that it is equal to right hand side. Okay. Therefore, take the left hand side. Write down 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 1 plus cos 2 theta. And just I have told you that in our previous lecture, we have seen the formula for, what is that? 2 sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta, and 2 cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta. We will use this formula. Keep the value of 1 minus cos 2 theta 2 sin square theta, and value of 1 plus cos 2 theta 2 cos square theta. 2 will get cancelled and sin square theta divided by cos square theta will be tan square theta, and this is equal to right hand side. In this way, this problem is directly formula based, very simple. Okay. Now see what is the second problem. In the bracket sin 3x plus sin x into sin x plus in the bracket cos 3x minus x into cos x is equal to 0. Again, in such type of problem, you have to take the left hand side and prove it is equal to right hand side. Now here sin 3x and cos 3x, these two terms are coming. First I will write here the formula of sin 3x. What is the formula for sin 3x which we have studied in our previous lecture? That is 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta. And what is the formula for cos 3x? If there is theta, then you write down theta. Cos 3 theta is what? 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. Okay, I will use this formula here. Therefore, you first write down left hand side as it is. Okay, now keep the value of sin 3x. Here sin 3 theta means 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta. Here the function is x. Instead of theta, you keep in this formula value x. Okay, then what will be value of sin 3x? That will be 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. Okay, now keep this sin x as it is. I have kept the value of sin 3x here, this. Okay, now close the bracket. Outside the bracket there is sin x. Write down that sin x as it is, plus. Now again keep the value of cos 3x. What is the value of cos 3x? That will be 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. This is value of cos 3x. Now keep this minus cos x as it is. Close the bracket, and outside the bracket again there is cos x. Okay, write down this step carefully. Now simplify this. After simplification, what will be this? 3 sin x and this sin x will be 4 sin x minus this 4 sin cube x. Okay. And outside the bracket is sin x. Now again simplify this. This is 4 cos cube x minus 3 minus 1 minus 4 cos x. And outside the bracket is cos x. Okay. Now here open the bracket, multiply each and every term in the first bracket by sin x. This will be 4 sin square x minus 4 sin cube and sin x sin 4x plus, now open this bracket, cos cube x and cos x, cos 4x minus 4 cos x into cos x, cos square x. Okay, now I will take these two terms together. I will take 4 common and in the bracket there remains sin square x minus cos square x. Okay, and from these two terms I will take minus 4 common and this will be sin 4x minus cos 4x. Okay, now keep the first term as it is, sin square x minus cos square x. Now factorize this term. If there is a4 minus b4, then what is the factor of this? A square minus b square into a square plus b square. Like that. What is a square here? Sin square x. And b square cos square x. Okay. Therefore, factorization of this will be sin square x minus cos square x. And second factor, sin square x plus cos square x. Okay. Now we know from our first identity that value of sin square x plus cos square x is 1. Therefore keep value of this sin square x plus cos square x 1. Then in the next step I will get 4 in the bracket sin square x minus cos square x minus 4 times sin square x minus cos square x. And see, both these terms are equal. This term is positive and this term is negative. Both terms are same. One term is positive, second is negative. Therefore, this will be 0. Okay. In this way, we have proved left hand side equal to right hand side. In this way, it is very easy. But for that, to solve such type of problem, you must know the formula of cos 3 theta and sin 3 theta. Okay. And factorization of this term. Okay, let's see the next problem. Third problem is in the bracket cos x plus cos y bracket square plus sin x minus sin y bracket square is equal to 4 times cos square in the bracket x plus y divided by 2. Again, what is the heading here? Prove the following, and in that this is the question third. Again, we have to take the left hand side and show that it is equal to right hand side. Okay, now take the left hand side, write down as it is. Now take the square. This will be cos square x plus 2 times cos x cos y plus cos square y. And take the expansion of second bracket. That will be sin square x minus 2 times sin x sin y plus sin square y. Okay. Now take these terms in one of the bracket. This will be sin square x plus cos square x. Then take these two terms in one of the bracket, that will be sin square y plus cos square y. And from these remaining two terms, I am taking 2 common and take this term cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay. Now from our first identity is what? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From this identity, value of sin square x plus cos square x 1. Again value of sin square y plus cos square y 1 plus 2. What is this? This is the formula of cos x plus y. This is the formula for compound angle. Value of cos x plus y is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay. Now this will be 2 plus 2 cos x plus y. Okay. After simplification, I am getting this. Now take 2 common here. If I take 2 common, then in the bracket there remains 1 plus cos x plus y. Okay. Now what is the formula for 1 plus cos theta? I have seen from our half angle formula that 1 plus cos theta is nothing but that is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. This is our half angle formula which we have seen in our last lecture. Okay, and what is theta here? Theta is x plus y. Therefore, keep that value here. Write down 2 as it is. 1 plus cos theta. Theta is what here? X plus y. Therefore, in this formula, I am writing this 2 cos square. Theta is x plus y. Therefore, x plus y by 2. Okay. 2 into 2 will be 4 cos square x plus y by 2. And this is nothing but your right hand side. This is nothing but your right hand side. In this way, if you know this half angle formula, then it is very easy. Remember this term. This is 1 plus cos theta. Theta is here x plus y. Therefore, I am using this half angle formula. Therefore, this is equal to 2 into 2 times cos square x plus y. Simplify this. This will be 4 cos square x plus y divided by 2. Okay. What is the next problem? Fourth problem is cos x minus cos y bracket square plus sin x minus sin y bracket square is equal to 4 times sin square in the bracket x minus y divided by 2. Okay. Again, write down left hand side as it is and prove it is equal to right hand side. Okay. Now expand the bracket. This will be cos square x minus 2 times cos x cos y plus cos square y. Expansion of first bracket. Now expansion of second bracket. Sin square x minus 2 sin x sin y plus sin square y. Now I am taking these two terms in one of the bracket. Therefore write down this cos square x plus sin square x. Now in the second bracket I am taking these two terms sin square y cos square y. Then write down this cos square y plus sin square y. Now from the remaining terms, take minus 2 common, write down this cos x cos y and this term plus sin x sin y. Okay. I am taking here minus 2 common x cos y, and if I take minus 2 common, this will be plus sin x sin y. Okay. From our first identity, value of this will be 1. Again value of this will be 1. Keep this minus 2 as it is. And what is this? This is the formula for cos x minus y. This is the formula for cos x minus y. Okay. Write down 2 minus 2 cos x minus y. Okay. Now take 2 common. Then in the bracket here will be 1 minus cos x minus y. Okay. Here I am using the formula of cos a minus b is equal to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b, which we have learned in our previous lecture. Okay. Here a is x, b is y. Okay. Now for this here I will use the formula. I know that 1 minus cos theta is equal to 2 sin square theta by 2. This is half angle formula for 1 minus cos theta. Okay. And what is theta here? Theta is x minus y. Therefore this will be 2 times 1 minus cos theta. Theta is x minus y. Therefore this will be 2 times sin square x minus y divided by 2. Theta is here x minus y. 2 into 2 will be 4 and this will be sin square x minus y divided by 2, which is our right hand side. Okay. If you know these two formulae, that is compound angle formula for cos a minus b and this half angle formula, then this is very easy. Okay. Let's see the next. Fifth problem is tan x plus cot x is equal to 2 cosec 2x. This is one of the simplest problem again. Write down left hand side as it is tan x plus cot x. In the right hand side there is cosec x. Therefore convert this tan x as sin x divided by cos x. Okay. And cot x means cos x divided by sin x. Take the LCM. Then this will be sin x cos x. And in the numerator sin square x plus cos square x. And we know our first identity that sin square x plus cos square x is 1. Therefore keep here value 1 divided by sin x cos x. Okay. In the next step here I will divide and multiply numerator and denominator by 2. And what is this in the denominator? 2 sin x cos x means this is the formula for sin 2x. Now you take the reciprocal. 1 upon sin 2x means cosec 2x. And this is nothing but your right hand side. In this way it is very simple to prove. Now what is the next problem? Sixth problem is cos x plus sin x divided by cos x minus sin x minus in the numerator cos x minus sin x divided by cos x plus sin x is equal to 2 tan 2x. Okay. Now again you write down the left hand side as it is in the solution. Now you take here LCM. If I take LCM in the denominator, this will be cos x minus sin x into cos x plus sin x. Now take the cross multiplication. This will be cos x plus sin x bracket square minus cos x minus sin x bracket square. Now you expand here bracket. This will be cos square x plus 2 times sin x cos x plus sin square x, and expand the second bracket. This will be cos square x minus 2 times sin x cos x plus sin square x. Okay, these are a plus b, a minus b, like that. Therefore its expansion will be cos square x minus sin square x. Okay, now see here, this will be cos square x plus 2 sin x cos x plus this sin square x as it is. Open the bracket, minus cos square x minus minus plus 2 sin x cos x, and this will be minus sin square x. Now see, this plus cos square x minus cos square x will get cancelled, and this plus sin square x minus sin square x will get cancelled here. Write down here the denominator as it is, cos square x minus sin square x. Okay, now this is 2 sin x cos x. This is 2 sin x cos x, means 2 times 2 sin x cos x. Or you can write down 4 times sin x cos x. Write down denominator as it is. Now this 2 times sin x cos x. And what is the formula for sin 2x? I know that formula for sin 2x is 2 sin x cos x. Okay, and formula for cos 2x is cos square x minus sin square x. I will use these two formulae here. See in the numerator, keep 2 as it is. This is the formula for sin 2x. Therefore, I am writing here sin 2x. And in the denominator, this is the formula for cos 2x. Therefore, write down cos 2x. And 2 times sin 2x divided by cos 2x means tan 2x. And this is nothing but your right hand side. In this way, it is very simple. You only take here LCM, take the expansion of brackets, simplify it, use the formula of sin 2x cos 2x. It is very easy. Okay, let's see the next. Now see the next problem. Under square root 2 plus in the square root 2 plus in the square root 2 plus cos 8x is equal to 2 cos x. In the solution, you write down the left hand side as it is. Now here we will use one of the formula which we have studied in our previous lecture, that 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. We will use this formula. See, here is the angle 2 theta, here is its half angle. Means if here is the angle 4 theta, then what will be here angle? Here angle will be cos square 2 theta. Half of 4 theta, that is 2 theta. If here is the angle 8 theta, then what will be in the right hand side? That will be 2 cos square half of 8 theta, that is 4 theta. Okay, we will use this formula. If there is angle 8 theta, then here is 4 theta. If here is 4 theta, here 2 theta. If here is 2 theta, here is theta. Okay, and if here is angle 1 plus cos theta, then here 2 cos square theta by 2. That is our half angle formula. Okay, now we will use that here. Now write down here, we will remove one of the innermost square root first. See in the textbook, here is given 2 plus cos 8 theta, but here must be 2, there must be printing mistake. Here you write down 2 cos 8x. Okay, and here is 2 again. Okay, from these two terms you take 2 common, then this will be 1 plus cos 8x. Okay, from this term in the innermost square root, you take 2 common and use the formula 1 plus cos 8 theta means 2 cos square 4 theta. Okay, this will be 2 cos square 4x. Okay, then you write down this. This will be 2 into value of 1 plus cos 8x will be 2 cos square 4x. Okay, then write down this term 2 plus this 2 plus as it is. Okay, now what will be this? 2 into 2 will be 4, and if I take the square root, then this will be 2, and square root of cos 4x will be cos 4x. Okay, I am taking square root. Square root of 2 into 2 will be 4. Its square root will be 2. And square root of cos square 4x will be cos 4x. Okay. Now from these two terms, again I will take 2 common. Okay. Therefore write down 2 plus under root. Here take 2 common in the bracket 1 plus cos 4x. Okay. Now again use the formula. 1 plus cos 4 theta will be 2 cos square 2 theta. Therefore this will be, first you write down the square root as it is, 2 plus 2. Okay. And for this 1 plus cos 4x, I will keep the value 2 cos square 2x. Okay. Now again you write down this root 2 plus, now take the square root. 2 into 2 4, its square root will be 2 and square root of cos square 2x will be simply cos 2x. Okay. Now from these terms I am taking here 2 common. In the bracket there remains 1 plus cos 2x. All these in the square root. Okay. Now again here I will use the formula 1 plus cos 2 theta means 2 cos square theta. 1 plus cos 2x. This will be 2 cos square x for this bracket, and keep these 2 as it is in the square root. Now if I take the square root, 2 into 2 4, its square root will be 2 and cos square x, its square root will be cos x, and this is nothing but your right hand side. Okay. In this way, such type of problem is very simple if you know these formulae. Okay. This is your basic formula. 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. You remember the principle. If here is angle 2 theta, here is the angle half. If here is 2 theta, theta, 4 theta, 2 theta, it's half angle. Okay. Use this and go on removing the one of the square root, which is innermost square root. Go on removing the square roots one by one. You will get the result. Okay. Now see what is the next problem. That is 16 sin theta cos theta into cos 2 theta into cos 4 theta into cos 8 theta is equal to sin 16 theta. Okay. Again you take the left hand side as it is and try to prove it is equal to right hand side. Okay. Now here I will rearrange the term. I will split this 16 as 8 into 2. Okay. Now write down the remaining terms as it is. Now what is this? This is the formula for sin 2 theta. I know that sin 2 theta means 2 times sin theta cos theta. Okay. I will use that formula here. Write down 8 as it is and for this sin 2 theta. Okay. Remaining terms as it is. Okay. Now again in the next step I will split this 8 as 4 into 2 and remaining terms as it is. Now what is this again? This is 2 times sin 2 theta cos 2 theta, means modifying this formula. If here is the angle 2 theta, its half angle is here. If here is 4 theta, then what will be half of 4? That is sin 2 theta cos 2 theta. If here is angle 4 theta, here will be 2 theta. Means what is this? This is nothing but sin 4 theta. Now keep this 4 as it is and this cos 4 theta cos 8 theta as it is. Again in the next step I am splitting this 4 as 2 into 2. Keep sin 4 theta cos 4 theta and cos 8 theta as it is. And what is this again? Again use this formula. If angle is here 8 theta, then what will be this? This will be 2 times its half angle here, that is sin 4 theta cos 4 theta. Okay. Means this is nothing but sin 8 theta. Keep this 2 as it is and this cos 8 theta. Okay. And what is this? If there is angle here 16 theta, then what will be here? Half of 16, that is sin 8 theta cos 8 theta. Okay. Means this is nothing but our sin 16 theta and this is nothing but your right hand side. In this way we are using only our basic formula, that is sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. You only remember the principle that if here is the angle 2 theta, then its half angle is here, that is theta. If here is 4 theta, here 2 theta, 8 theta, 4 theta, 16 theta, 8 theta, like that. Okay. This is one of the simplest problem. Okay. Let's see the next problem. What is this? Sin 3x divided by cos x plus cos 3x divided by sin x is equal to 2 cot 2x. Again, here you take the left hand side as it is and try to simplify it so that it is equal to right hand side. Okay. Now here I will take the LCM first. What is LCM here? Cos x sin x. As the denominator is different, take the cross multiplication here. This will be sin 3x into sin x plus cos 3x into cos x. Okay. And what is in the numerator? This is nothing but the formula of cos 3x minus x. That is the formula of, see here, cos a minus b is what? Cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. Okay. Here you rearrange this term. Write down this term first. That is cos 3x. As both the terms are in addition, you can interchange their place for your simplicity. Okay. Addition is committed you. Therefore, cos 3x cos x, sin 3x sin x. Means this is cos 3x minus x divided by cos x into sin x. And what is this? This is nothing but cos 3x minus x means cos 2x divided by cos x sin x. Okay. Now here I will divide and multiply the numerator and denominator by 2. Therefore write down 2 cos 2x and I will rearrange these terms as sin x cos x. And what is this? 2 times sin x cos x, that is nothing but sin 2x. Okay. And in the numerator 2 cos 2x as it is. I am using here formula of sin 2x, that is 2 times sin x cos x in the denominator. Okay. Write down 2 as it is and cot 2x divided by sin 2x is nothing but cot 2x, and this is nothing but your right hand side. In this way, if you know this formula of cos a minus b and this formula, this is very easy. Okay. Now see the next problem. What is this? Cos x divided by 1 plus sin x is equal to cot x by 2 minus 1 divided by cot x by 2 plus 1. Again here you write down left hand side as it is in the solution and try to simplify, it is equal to right hand side. Okay. Now here I know the formula for cos 2x is cos square x minus sin square x. And from this formula, I have derived the half angle formula in our previous lecture. That is, if there is angle 2x, then here is x. If here is angle x, then here will be cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. I will use this half angle formula in the numerator. Therefore, I will write this cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Okay. And in the denominator for this sin x, I know the formula for sin 2x is 2 times sin x cos x. But from this formula, I have derived the half angle formula. If there is angle 2x, here is x. If here I keep x, then this will be 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Means I am using half angle formula here. Okay. For this sin x, I am writing 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Okay. And what this one? For this one, I am using our first identity. From first identity, I know that sin square x plus cos square x is 1. And if I write here angle x by 2, then this identity becomes like that. Okay. For this one, I am writing cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2. Okay. Now see in the denominator, this is the expansion of cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2, its bracket square. And in the numerator, factorize this, its factor will be cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2, first factor. And second factor will be cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Okay. I am factorizing this. If there is a square minus b square, then its factor are a minus b, a plus b, like that. Okay. And this is expansion of cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 bracket square. Okay. Now here one of the cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 term will get cancelled. And what remains here? Here remains cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 divided by cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2. Okay. Now see, in the right hand side there is quat here. Here is 1. Here is 1 means I have to get here 1. Means I have to divide numerator and denominator by sin x by 2. Therefore you write down divide numerator and denominator by sin x by 2. Okay. Therefore in the next step you write down cos x by 2 divided by sin x by 2. You divide both terms separately by sin x by 2. Okay. If I divide the numerator and denominator by sin x by 2, then what is here? This is cos x by 2 divided by sin x by 2. That is cot x by 2. And here sin x by 2 divided by sin x by 2, 1. Okay. And what is here? Cos divided by sin means cot x by 2. And this is 1. And this is nothing but your right hand side. Okay. In this way, it is very simple. Here you remember that we are using half angle formulae for sin x, cos x and for our first identity also. Okay. We will solve the remaining problems from this exercise in our next lecture. Till then, goodbye.